This is Robin. I want to welcome all of my new friends and the ones that's been with me from the beginning. Our YouTube channel is growing and I cannot be more proud. This is going to be a little bit of a rant slash story that just happened. So I just wanted to kind of share it with you. Is A lot of you may know, I just come back home a couple days ago from being away for 6 days. My mom is in the hospital. I was outside getting ready to water my flowers, and my neighbor across the road yelled, "Hello, stranger." And I said, "Hello." I said, when I went down the steps to water my plants, I seen something running under this porch, and here it was three kittens, and the one looked like, maybe it might have been born without one of its legs. I mean, it was running around and it was getting around fine. So that's the first I've ever seen them. So I figured, maybe it was born like that. Well, I said to her about the kittens being over here, and she said, yeah, that they were over her place just a little bit ago. Well, unbeknownst to me, the busybody neighbor, I think every neighborhood has one. Well, we have three. But anyway, I'll say that with a smile because I really don't feel like it. But anyway, she came knocking on my door when I came inside and said, "I don't mean to bother you, Robin, but the woman that takes care of her animals wants us to try to get that kitten without a leg." And I'm like, okay. I said, well, I just seen the kittens and there's three right down on the other side of my steps. So I walked down there and I said, well, here it is right here. We'll get it. She's like, oh, well, I don't have a box or anything to put it in. And I thought, well, I'm not picking it up and getting bit. So she said, well, I'll get it then. So then I heard her yelling at the woman that must have already been here in this area for the kitten. So pretty soon a knock came at my door, and it was the lady from the SPCA. And she said, are you the one, is this where the kitten is without the leg? And I explained the same story to her about, going to water my flowers and I seen the kittens. So I showed her where the kitten was at, and they brought a pet carrier over, and they got the kitten. And the lady was walking across the yard with the busybody, and she said, I need somebody to fill out paperwork. And the busybody said, well, I'll do it. So pretty soon I'm in here getting Rudy's lunch ready for work, and there's a knock on my door. Well, I go out to answer it and hear the same lady that took the kitten is standing out on my porch with a female SPCA police officer. And I'm like, may I help you? And she's like, well, since the kitten was found on your property, we need you to fill out paperwork. And I told her, I said, ma'am, the kitten is not mine. They're strays. There's all kind of cats around here, and they go from place to place. And she's like, well, I understand that. We're not having you fill it out saying you're the owner. You're just the finder. And I'm like, okay. So I had to give them my name, my address, the township I live in, my cell phone number. So, I filled out everything. I was very cooperative. I don't have anything to hide. And she's like, do you feed the cats? And I'm thinking to myself, okay, when you walk up my steps, you see a cat bowl and a water bowl on my porch. So who are you trying to kid? So I said, yes, I feed them because two of mine go in and out, inside and outside. She's like, well, if you continue to feed them, that's going to cause a lot of the cats to hang around your house. Well, excuse me for wanting to feed the stray cats so they don't die. I mean, it's like you're darned if you do, you're darned if you don't. So she said that, it just causes a lot of ruckus. People calling the SPCA about this or that. And now they're trying to say that the kitten's leg was taken off with a firecracker or something. Hey, I don't know, but I cooperated like I always do. And, you know, I, in one way, I'm glad that they got the kitten to give it the medical attention that apparently it needed. And I don't have a problem with that. But what I do have a little bit of a problem with is when you act like you didn't know that I had just said minutes previous to my friend that there was kittens over here that I'd never seen before. And apparently you knew previous to me saying that this kitten was without a leg. So why didn't you do something about it when they were in your yard, which they were? So she waits until they're in my yard to do something about it. Look, I've lived here 13, 14 years. I've never called anybody. I've never called anyone on anybody. I don't bother anybody. I keep to myself except for a few people that I talk to. And these 3 people that came into my yard with the lady that got the kitten were nowhere around whenever they came back into my yard with the SPCA police officer to talk to me. Now, my name and address is in the computer system. And again, I don't have anything to hide. I don't lie. I don't sneak. And I'm not no one but me. But I'm telling you, I'm not happy with 3 certain people that live in this area. And again, I keep a lot to myself. I'm doing this little bit of a rant to make myself feel better, I guess. You don't know what to do. So I took the cat bowls in off my porch, and my 2 that are outside will have to come in to eat from now on. So whatever happens to the cats and the kittens that used to come here, well, that still come here to eat, I don't know. I know there's other people that feed them, but now there's going to be one less feeding them, because she said, meaning the lady from the SPCA, that the more you have food out, the more they're going to be around, and the more bothersome things are going to be. And if there's other animals that are spotted at this address or anywhere else that need medical attention, they need to know. And I understand that, and I agree with that 100%, but I explained to her, the kitten just looked like it was born without a leg. I mean, it wasn't the whole leg. The whole leg was there except for the paw part. And it was, like I said, it was running and jumping and playing. It's the first time I've ever seen 3 kittens. I thought that it was more like that. I didn't know. So anyway, this is long enough of a rant. I just sometimes wish people would mind their own damn business and know that I don't bother anybody. Now, I'm glad that the kitten got the help that it needed. I really am, because like I said, I didn't know that, maybe it happened a while ago. I don't know. I don't know anything about it other than I went to water my plants, my flowers, and I seen something move, and I looked, and it was 3 little kittens down there hiding behind my rake and my lattice that's around the bottom of my porch. So anyway, it's like, what do you do? What do you do? I don't know. Yes, if I seen a hurt animal, would I call somebody? Yes, I would. But if it was in my yard at the time I seen it, I would do the call then. I wouldn't wait until they're in someone else's yard. And she acted like she didn't know the procedure. This person that I'm talking about and the other 2 The cops are at their house all the time. The SPCA is at their house all the time. Have animals taken out of their property. They've been cited for junk on their property and unsightly messes, and they've had notices to be, put out of the area, and they're still here. So it is what it is, and they just need to go on and just, mind their business is what they need to do. Seriously, mind their business. I'm not threatening anybody, but I'm gonna tell you, she knows me. She knows how I am, and I don't bother anybody, and she don't want to start bothering me. That's a guarantee. I live a nice, quiet, peaceful life, and I will continue to live a nice, quiet, peaceful life. Okay, I think I'm done. I'm sorry. Again, it's like, what do you do? What do you do? So, sorry for venting, sorry for a rant. I was a lot more upset before I started this video. This is the 4th time I had to start it. Okay, I'm done. If you like me running my mouth, click the like button. If you would, subscribe, because you're not going to find anything but real here. I hope you have a wonderful day, and take care till we talk again. Bye.